Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Daily Shlog. It is time to get busy. Zach's back. We got a ton of work. Let's get on with this Daily Shlog. All right, first project of the day. Zach's still having fun with his Arctic Cat. That's what he gets for taking a day off. First project for me is this XCF. Customer complaint is that it won't start, and there's a bunch of other things, some electrical issues. Anyway, so the battery was dead, so I left it on a charger, trickle charger overnight. Now we're gonna see what happens when we hit the button, see if anything happens. Things happen, that's good. So it's leaking. All right, we're gonna start with a new O-ring there, and the gas looks disgusting. So this may be a fuel pump. This may be an issue, so we'll see. We start by putting a new O-ring on that connection. New O-ring. Now let's see what happens. Hit the choke, which is just the cold start, basically opening the throttle. Oh. Turning over a little faster, but let's see. Let's see if it's going to fire at all. This is what happens, people, when you leave your motorcycle sitting for over a year, even if it's fuel injected. I remember when the fuel injected bikes started coming out, everybody got all excited because, like, now to have a carb you got to clean every year. So yeah, it does not have a carburetor. It's got a much more expensive, much more complicated system that you have to clean every year if you don't ride it. Well, that's not good at all. So, doesn't even sound like it wants to spark. So, time to take the tank off, dig in there, get the spark plug out, maybe change it. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it's just a foul plug or something. All right, so spark plug's out. Let's check for spark. So it's sparking. And I sprayed the brake clean in the thing. It should have started. So, yeah. A lot of times that means the compression's low, but I doubt that's the case. Maybe it just wasn't I don't know. I'm gonna try spraying some brake clean directly in the cylinder and see if it fires up. And if it does, then it sounds good for it. It won't be long. It sounds good. Then we'll know we need fuel pump and all the things. So, all right, we'll be right back. All right, so sprayed a bunch of brake cleaner into the cylinder, put the tank back on, cap back on. If it doesn't fire now, we got bigger problems. Sound like I want to try to run, but Ryan! Alright guys, so this thing's still acting up. Still not wanting to start, even with brake clean down in the motor. And I held it open again and put it in the... Anyway, so it's not working. So we're going to take the valve cover off and check the valves. It's part of the deal anyway. But we might need to do a compression check, see what's going on. Not really sure. But quick little tech tip. So the bike is relatively clean, but there's gnarly in there. So what you want to do, really want to blow all that stuff out of there so that when you take the valve cover off, dirt doesn't go down in the motor. If you don't have a pressurized air like that, take it out to the pressure washer would be good, something like that. But definitely want to try to get all that junk out of there so it doesn't drop down in the motor while you're working on it. So yeah, let's take this valve cover off and see what we can see. Maybe, who knows, maybe the cam timing's off. That can happen too. All right, so we got the valve cover off, guys. And this is at top dead center. And yes, the cam lobes do weird things. That's not normal on like most bikes. Normally top dead center cam lobes are pointing up and out. But on KTM's, which Zach and I were just talking about, the whole KTM thing, they decided they got to do something different. But anyway, we do have the motor lock bolt in. Everything's good. You can see here the timing marks are where they should be. They point in. Again, that's weird. On most bikes, they point out. But yeah, it's all good. We're going to check the valves here in just 1 second. Whoa! All right, guys. So we are going to check the valves. We're going to start with the intakes. Got my 3/1000 feeler gauge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this camera and do this, but I'm going to try for your sake. All right, so it's not going to work holding the camera, but I'm going to, where am I going to put it? Here. There you guys go. You can watch from above. Left one's good. Right one's good. Now we'll do the exhaust. That one's good. All right, actually that one's good too. Cam chain's good. Timing's good. I don't know. It seems odd that it wouldn't start. I'm gonna just get a new plug just in case for some reason that other plug isn't sparking well. It looked good, but you never know. So I'll pull that plug out, put a brand new one in it, and we'll try this whole situation again. All right. So the KTM XCF needs a battery. I kept charging up the battery that was in it, and it would just run down really fast. I put that new plug in it. It didn't start, but like I said, the battery's like, anyway. So got a new battery coming. I thought I had one, but it takes a 4 LBS, and the 5 LBS will not fit. I have 5 LBSs, but anyway, so that's on its way. That guy's in no hurry, so no big deal. Well, we got the CT70 back. I'm excited. We've got what I believe is the right carburetor. We should look at that. Let's open it up and take a look. Zach is having a ton of fun with another XCF. It's a 250. And I just have to share what Zach said about the skid plate because it was phenomenal. So this is the skid plate from it. And as he was working on it, we're just servicing it, just changing oil and going through everything, countershaft seal. So anyway, and he said from over here, well, they put an access hole in it as if like you could drain the oil, but all that does is get your hopes up, which was awesome because you can't get to anything through those access holes. And then it got more awesome for him because he got to spend some super quality time with his hand impact driver getting the bolts out that go into here. So guys, it's a really good idea to take your motorcycle apart every now and then and not just let it sit there and fester and rust and things. So all right, let's see if we get the right carburetor. Get your hopes up. Hey, look at that. That looks like the right carburetor. I'm very excited about that. And jets. Oh, that is awesome. That makes me happy. Look at that thing, all brand new and shiny, just like it's supposed to be. Woohoo! Oh, that's cool. So, good deal. That is awesome, man. For, I think these things, it's like 75 bucks, and it's brand new, exactly like it's supposed to be. So that's cool. I'm gonna get that sucker on here. I think we tried to kick it. Let's see. Set to run. I don't know where the key needs to be. What do you guys think? What do you think? Is it gonna start or not? I don't know. Yes! Oh, that is awesome. That makes me happy. It even sounds really good. Yes, yes, yes. That is so cool. Oh, I love little old. I just like old bikes when they're cool old bikes. Some old bikes are not cool. This one is. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. This guy's gonna be stoked. Yeah, gotta finish putting it back together, and I'm gonna take it for a test ride, and maybe a test wheelie even. Oh man, guys, what a crazy end of the day. I didn't quite get this thing done. I got the airbox on it, but gotta finish buttoning it up because Don, I think, is gonna come get it tomorrow. But as you can see, it just is still crazy busy. We got matching TTRs to work on. New YZ250F to work on, that Beamer, another KTM 350, KLX 300. Yeah, anyway, that's a DRZ 400 that Zach's cleaned the carburetor on. It's awesome, guys. Things are going great here. Thanks to you. It's just, I love making these videos, guys. I really, really do. I hope you guys like them. If you do, hit the subscribe button. It means a ton. And most importantly, though, I really just want to spread the gospel of two wheels, and I want you guys to get out and ride your dirt bikes!